It's your good friend Theodore Kaczynski here to convince you why you should hate this and why this is the devil. I'm just kidding. I don't hate technology. I'm not the Unabomber and I don't have a copy of Industrial Society and its future in my room. But I want to tell you that a lot of people today they're just slaves to this stupid little brick. Right now, I'm in the tail end of the process of basically overhauling my use of this little thing, changing it from something that I kind of rely on for entertainment and, I mindlessly scroll through my apps on, into something that's useful to me, something that tracks things in my life, like my workouts, my nutrition, helps me keep track of tasks and stay on top of my goals, all that kind of thing. Basically turning it from a detriment into something that helps me be more productive. I kind of boiled this process down into 3 steps, 2 of which being actual things you can do on your phone, and 1 being a mental change, like mindset change regarding your phone. The first thing you should do is turn off all notifications for those apps and contacts that are just non-essential, really. I mean, if I realistically think about it, there's no message or meme I'm going to be sent on Instagram that's going to warrant my looking away from whatever I'm doing, whatever I'm focusing on, to check my phone. I just accidentally screenshotted. There's nothing that I'm going to be sent on those apps that really deserves to break my focus. If you don't want to totally disable your notifications, although I think you should, there's this thing on iPhone called focus mode. If you go to the control center, I'll just show you on the screen. I'll edit it on. There's this little button you can press called focus. You can work it in your settings to, block whatever notifications you like. And while that's an alternative, I still think just turning off your notifications is the better deal, because in the end, even when you're finished working and you turn off focus mode, you'll still get those notifications and you're still going to break your focus. And I think it's still a net negative for your attention span. Even though it's better than nothing, I would still just turn off the notifications. Not too long ago, I did a paper on how bad, well, it wasn't directly on this, but it mentioned how bad getting a phone notification or checking your phone was how bad it was for your focus while you were working. It could actually cost you up to about 20 minutes of productive work. So let's say you're working and your productivity is up here. You check your phone, it drops here for that second, you don't have your phone. And you would think it just comes right back up, but it doesn't. Over the next 20 minutes, it slowly rises back to where it was because you lost focus. You diverted your brain from the action that you were doing, and in turn, you lost efficiency. So basically, work more efficiently, get more done, stop wasting your time, turn off your notifications. You're better than being a mindless slave to those little dings you get on your phone. The second thing you should do, I think, is just delete all the apps that are useless and you don't really use at all. And unfortunately for you social media deviants, this means that if you don't use Instagram for any actual important purpose, like you don't text international friends that you can't otherwise contact through normal numbers, or you make money through it, you have an influence, whatever, you should just delete it. I mean, really, I don't see any value in getting sent memes on the daily. That's just me, or opening the phone and scrolling on your explore page or scrolling your reels. I just don't see the value in that. So personally, I would delete it if you don't have any use for it, any practical use for it. But it's your phone at the end of the day. I can only give you the advice that I believe in, and I guess you're probably just gonna be a pansy and not delete it. I mean, let's be real. But let's keep on with the video. And this ties in with the second tip. But just aside from decluttering everything, you want to make your homepage or your home screen as useful as possible. You probably can't see it very well, but on my home screen here, I have my stocks. The stocks I'm tracking. I have all the apps I regularly use, like financial things, music, stock market, YouTube, weather, battery, whatever. Finally, the last kind of thing on this list is changing your mindset. It's a mental change. It's not seeing your phone as a necessity in your life, even though it may be, if you're a businessman, whatever, you have to make calls. I'm not going to get into that. Stopping yourself from seeing your phone as a necessity and seeing it as a supplement to your life. Instead of being your life, instead of being online all day, unless it's your job, why don't you see it as a supplement to your life? Why don't you see it as something that can help you be more productive in your actual work? Why don't you see it as something that assists you in becoming more successful and doesn't stop you from becoming more successful? And really, when you make this mindset shift, the prior two guidelines or things you should do are kind of common sense. If you start viewing your phone as something that supplements your life and your success, you won't care to have memes sent to you on the daily. You won't care to scroll through Instagram reels. You'll care to make this thing as efficient and as helpful as possible. Go on your home screen, bam, bam, bam. All the stocks you want to invest in are there. Bam, bam, bam. Your battery's there. Your weather, whatever. Maybe just make it useful. I mean, if you took away most modern teenagers' phones, they just kind of sit around mindlessly bored all day. I mean, could you imagine that? Like, these teenagers, like, they can't sit down and enjoy a normal meal without trying to find a video to watch or scrolling through their Instagram feed. Like, that's kind of sad to me. You should be busy in your life to the point where taking a glance at your phone, with being distracted from work or getting a notification or whatever, actively detriments your life. Stop being a slave to your phone and use it for good. Now, if you watch this far without saying, oh, this, I'm going to use my phone however you like, I would like to congratulate you, because you're probably not stupid and you're probably on the right path. And, I wanted to say that if you need guidance, if you need help with anything, advice, whatever, you want help with fitness, I'm actually going to be open to one-on-one calls, and you can just email me. I'll put my email in the description, but I also have it on my YouTube channel's About page. Go shoot me an email. We'll set up a time, get on that one-on-one call, and I will help you to the best of my ability. But anyway, if you like the video, if you agree with what I'm saying, I would highly appreciate it if you drop a like and subscribe. Thank you.